Ladies and gentlemen, the flip screen, it's breaking. Flip is breaking.
This morning I opened my flip, and it cracked along the crease and the screen died. I'm very gentle.
My brand new Flip 3 screen cracked out of nowhere after 4 days of use. Closed it and heard a shhhhhh.
We have been seeing tons reports online of the actual Z Flip 3 as well as the Fold 3 creases. They're shattering. It's a dead phone. It's over. The hype is over. What we're gonna do today is kind of demystify why the screen is breaking, because a lot of people that have broken their phones are saying it's happening mysteriously. Now, we're all used to breaking screens, especially Apple users. I mean, come on. You have a regular phone like this, a slab phone, you drop it, it's going to crack. You know, the screen's gonna crack. But a lot of people that are reporting their Z Flip and Fold 3s broken are basically saying that, you know, oh, we had it on, you know, we closed it, we put it on our bedside table, we went to sleep. We woke up, we opened our phone, and bam, there's a crack right through the center of the glass. I investigated. That's why it came to our attention, and we wanted to investigate, because this shouldn't be happening at all. There should be 0 cases of the phone just sitting there and cracking. Imagine that happened to a regular slab phone like this. Like, it was just on your bedside table, you wake up and the phone's cracked. It wouldn't happen. So why is it happening with this? Let's take a look. First thing you need to understand is that the Z Flip 3 is made of glass, but it's super thin glass. Listen. That's the sound of the Z Flip. Compare that to a regular OnePlus 9 5G. You can tell just by tapping the glass on the two phones that the glass on the Z Flip 3 is a lot more shallower. How shallow? 30 microns. Let me put that into perspective. 1 grain of salt. Let me pick. Boop. This grain of salt is 60 microns. The screen on the Z Flip 3 is thinner than a grain of salt. Let's understand that first of all. That's the glass. That's why it has to have this screen protector on the glass. That screen protector is more than likely thicker than the actual glass itself. But the problem is when anything gets behind the screen. Now, the Z Flip 3 has this edge where there's a hinge, and although the hinge is doing a good job of keeping most dust out, dust and small particles like sand can get in through the hinge, through the opening of the hinge. Now, Samsung said that they've made like these brushes underneath to prevent that from happening, but they're brushes. It can still get through those cracks. It's a little sand particle, for example. And if it gets through those cracks and does happen to get behind the screen is the most tense when it's closed. It's the most stressed out. At that point, a grain of sand that's, again, double the size of the screen, that's not going to just scratch the screen. That is going to shatter through the screen. And that's why we theorize that a lot of these Z Flip folds or Z Flips and the Z Flip Fold 3s are cracking is because there's some little dust particle that's able to get into the hinge, and when you close it at night and you just leave it there, that prolonged stress to that particle that's not supposed to be there is causing it to crack, and that's it. So when you open it, the phones are still completely functional. It's just that there's a big shatter mark always through the center where the hinge is supposed to be. What the hell? Where the hinge is supposed to be, and that seems to be the most plausible answer. There's other theories that people have out there, but it basically shouldn't be happening to a phone like the Z Flip 3. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not already part of the giveaway, make sure you're watching the JBL video. I'll have it linked here. Win a Charge 5. Hey, this video is a little bit different because you see the background, it's different. It's not the usual one. I just basically moved the camera to a different nook in the house. Basically, I wanted to make a more consistent video series for you guys related about tech and related stuff. But because technology isn't so consistent, like I'm not getting consistent deliveries of technology and things like that I can review and unbox for you guys, I still wanted to be able to create a much more consistent form of content to present to you all. And so I came up with this idea where every Friday we sit down and we talk tech news, latest tech, latest updates, which I'm going to be getting into in a minute, and just going over some comments and interactions that I've had with you guys over the past week. If you like this kind of content, please do subscribe and like this video. It really helps out a growing channel like mine. On to the next news. Ladies and gentlemen, the next bit of news has to do with the Galaxy Watch 4 Active. the screen is cracking. No, I'm joking. Basically, we've seen over the past weeks, Samsung and Google have released internet for the Watch 4 Active. It's called Samsung Internet. You can go to the App Store on your watch. You can download the app. Now you have internet on your watch. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. It's pretty good. You can use gestures to move it around. You can even watch YouTube on the watch itself, which is again pretty cool. The problem though is, why would you ever want to use internet on your watch? The execution is great. I think that the way it works on the watch is really nice. It's very fluid, things move very nicely, so I do like the way it's done. But why would you need internet on your watch? You have a phone in your pocket. Why do you need it on your watch? I guess like the only reason I could think of was like if you get abducted and you're thrown into a kidnapper van, and then your crush from high school gets thrown in with you, and you need a quick search on, you know, pickup lines for desperate situations. The Watch 4 Samsung Internet has got you. But that is, of course, assuming the kidnappers are probably from 1999, in which case you could probably convince them that your Flip 3 is a Pokemon deck holder. Like, seriously, I cannot think of a single reason why internet on my watch would be useful when I have something this portable one hand away. Now, okay, I'm not a flipper, I'm not like a flipologist like Flossie Carter, so okay, one slab away, I just take it out and bam, like I can use it perfectly fine. So I still haven't to date found a plausible reason for me to use this watch. If you guys can come up with a reason why or in which situation the Samsung Internet on the Watch 4 is useful, comment down below. I still haven't found an answer for why internet on your watch would be the most convenient solution in a situation. Like in a store, I can just take out my phone one-handed and search up the answer instead of, you know, doing the whole. So it's not so much for me about Samsung Internet being cool, it's more so about the whole movement towards starting to actively build and grow on this new platform with Google. Kinda seen a similar situation with the Flip 3 as well. We have rogue developers now building on the Flip 3, and one of the cool apps that we saw come out over the past few weeks is all apps on your outside screen or on your cover screen. Basically, you can now play any app or activate any app on your cover screen, and basically use this cover screen as a second phone. Now this obviously has gotten a ton of hate. Can you guess why? Because why would you use a 2-inch screen to actually do anything when you have like a 6 or 5-inch screen right there? It makes no sense to me. I think that's a very fair argument. Why do you need every app on a screen that's literally 2 inches?
More often.
The app itself is really easy to download. In case any of you guys want to download it for yourself, do check it out, test it out, let me know what you think. A few things you need to sacrifice. First of all, you need to be able to allow downloads from Chrome, so enable that. Then you need to delete Samsung Health, so uninstall that. Then you need to disable any smart lock or any sort of device lock or a lock screen. You need to disable it all. With those 3 sacrifices, ladies and gentlemen, you can now enjoy any app on your cover screen. That sounds so stupid, it doesn't make sense. Like why? Again, why? Only situation that I've thought of where that might actually be useful is, for example, you're going on a really long road trip and you're someone like me that's on a student budget, and I'm using YouTube, listen to music, and I have Google Maps running. But if I close my phone, Google Maps will continue to run, but YouTube is gonna stop. And because the battery is so tiny, if I keep it open the whole time, this phone is not gonna last too long with both of those apps playing. So it's kind of a workaround where now I can have Google Maps running, but I can also have YouTube running on the outside screen and use much less battery. So to save battery, it is kind of a plausible, you know, answer, but I think that there's a lot to give up. That's too much of a sacrifice for me to make it worthwhile.
Only a retard would believe electrical components are meant to be thrown into the water, and then TBS.
It's garbage now. Ladies and gentlemen, I went fishing with the speaker that I reviewed this last week, the Bose SoundLink Flex. And that was to test the IP67 rating. Now, I'm not gonna hate on any of you guys. I got a lot of positive feedback, so arigatou gozaimasu. But a lot of people did get pissed off with me going out and fishing with the speaker. Why would you drive a car without any hands? when you're driving a Tesla that has autopilot? Why did you pay $10,000 to get the autopilot feature and then not use it? Or even test it for that matter. You know, cars are not supposed to be driven with no hands. Are you a retard? No, this is just the future, you know? So get with the times, Bruce, get with the times. Come on. Another comment on my last video, I was reviewing the speakers and instead of saying bass, I said bass. And to be fair, I went fishing with the speaker. So when you get fishing with the speaker, what do you get? Bass. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, now I know it's bass and not bass, so mistake noted, and I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much. But yeah, that was very embarrassing for me. Quote of the day.
I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened.
So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us.
Gandalf, always uplifting, always a good man. Basically, that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed, once again, please do like and subscribe. It really helps out a growing channel like mine. Also, make sure to join the giveaway for the JBL Charge 5. Check it out in the video that I'll post right here, I think. Yeah, I'll post it here. Check it out. It's linked in the description. So, you know, join the giveaway. You can win. There's not a lot of subscribers yet, but maybe in the future there will be. Now, if you like this kind of content, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and let me know what do you guys want to see added? Like, is this all, is this pretty cool? Like, would you guys be okay seeing this every Friday? Is there some sort of content that you want me to add, some more value or something new that you want to add to learn more? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll definitely take that into consideration before my next one. But we're looking at doing this every single week, along with all the other tech reviews and things like that. Whatever comes in next week, we should be getting the AirPods 3rd generation, so look forward to that video. I'm going to definitely be unboxing, reviewing, and testing those. But until that time,